So today guys, I have what has to be the cringiest video on my channel since I covered that little Asian kid last year.
That's so crazy, like, you're mine, you know? It's so hard to say it, like,
You're mine.
you're super pretty.
You're super short.
I'm returning with some 90 Day Fiancé type beats as I look to cover the love story of Lana and David. David being the 60-year-old man and Lana being the sexy Russian robot that he met on one of these websites that targets lonely desperate men from America, all in hopes that they'll spend their life savings to talk to these foreign women. David said, "Hey, I'm trying to study abroad this semester, you know what I'm saying?"
I love my cats, but I definitely want to be married.
And over the last 7 years, yes 7 years, you heard me right, they've been milking this guy dry. He's like the oldest cow on the farm, he just doesn't have much more left to give. So for more than half a decade, this man has spent thousands of dollars just to chat with this bot every single day. And he's paying by the minute, by the way. No FaceTimes, no personal pictures or videos, if you know what I'm saying. Just chatting like he's back in the 90s on AOL. And every time he tries to meet up with his Russian goddess, some convenient excuse comes up as to why she can't see him. How you can be this stupid is just beyond me. This guy is 60 years deep into story mode and he's still playing on recruit difficulty.
Even though I've never met Lana in person. We feel like an old married couple.
So the best case scenario in this situation is that the girl is real, but the bad news is this is her job and she's also been entertaining hundreds of other losers from America who are just so desperate for any sort of interaction with a woman. At 10 she talks to Henry, at 11 it's Steve, at 12 it's Jerry, and then finally at 1 o'clock she's all yours, Dave, congratulations sir. It's either that or he's talking to some fat smelly Russian guy behind a keyboard. It's basically the Simp Olympics going on over here in America at this point, my people. And before even meeting her, he went to buy her an engagement ring, and when he tries to explain the situation to the jeweler, the guy has the same look on his face that you probably have at home right now. Like, what the fuck kind of drugs is this guy on?
Do you happen to know her finger size?
No, I
It's
actually...
always tricky.
I've never met her.
You've never met her?
And now, given the fact that he signed up to publicly embarrass himself on national television, this is actually going to make it so much easier for him to try and meet up with his Russian bot, because that's kind of the whole point of the show. So he flies out to Russia where he gets stood up at the train station, then he flies all the way back to America, he says he's never going to talk to her again, but then he gets hooked back in like a fish when she sends him a chat, he flies back to Russia, he gets stood up again at a diner, the woman at the counter laughs at him, and then in the biggest plot twist in history, I guess the third time was the charm, because this woman for one is real, and for two she actually meets up with his ugly ass.
Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh. Wow.
I'm sure TLC tossed this woman a massive bag to get this done. And it's crazy that all this man's dreams are coming true while she's wondering why she even got herself mixed up in this mess in the first place. And why does he have that school shooter apparel on? Old dudes really need to learn that wearing a leather jacket doesn't take years off your face and body. You really just look like the old pervert standing outside the playground with your dirty ass mullet. And like I said, this guy was probably one of many poor simps who she talked to over the years. She's out here making all these desperate idiots fall in love on the daily, but you know she never thought she'd have to meet one of these desperate fucks. And the true cringe doesn't come until the smooth-talking Dave takes Lana to the bowling alley, wagering a kiss for him in return for successfully bowling a strike, claiming that at one point that he was actually a professional bowler, but I think that's a slight exaggeration. Just based on this demo reel, he looks terrible.
If I get them all down in one ball, I get a kiss.
Okay.
And so she's clearly horrified by the idea of locking lips with Casanova over here. He tries to pull out the old "let me show you how it's done, but I really just want to press my peen up against you and grab your hips" move. It's one of those creepy old guy moves that's actually borderline harassment. Has this actually ever helped anyone do anything? It's all in the hips, Happy, it's all in the hips. This man is out here looking thirsty as fuck. Someone get the IV bag or he might pass out. And with every failed attempt to get a strike, he dies a little inside, while her face shows nothing but pure relief. Look, if you have to try this hard to get a kiss, I don't think it's gonna work out, buddy. Especially if she's been saying she's in love with you for 7 years already, and then she thinks this is too fast. He's dropping down to his knees in agony. She's scared for her life, and after many attempts, the super simp finally gets it done.
Come and get it. Come and get it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I get a replay on that cringe replay, man?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, I can feel the secondhand embarrassment through the screen. I wonder if you hear that phrase,
Come and get it. Come and get it.
as you enter the pits of hell, or as your plane lands on Epstein Island. She's about to go scrub her lips for the rest of the night after that one. And as cringy and awkward as that kiss was, it should really serve as further evidence that she's really just not into you, old man. She took you for a ride, and now she wants off, with her $300,000 that she collected from you along the way in these last 7 years. You super simp you. It's just so hard for me to feel bad for such an easily deceived idiot. Let me know how you guys feel about this simp down below in the comments today. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The support has been tremendous. But it's been your boy the Tan Superman. Someone else out here needs to get roasted. So I'm out. Peace.